Hey guys, back with one of my collectibles. This is the 1/6 scale Hot Toys Hall of Armor. So let's take a look. This is a Diorama series, and this is the complete set of 7 that you would get. And I'll show you the boxes a little bit later on in the video, but just wanted to kind of go ahead and show you these here from my collection here. So let's go ahead and let's actually take a look at them. Obviously, this is very, very large setup here. Each Hall of Armor unit actually comes with a plastic piece that you can put one of the 7 marks actual I guess diagnostic sticker. These are removable, these stickers. Basically you just apply them to the panel. It's like a reverse print, and you just basically, it's like a static cling. You can kind of apply it with soap and water, but I try to do my best. Each Hall of Armor unit actually comes with marks 1 through 7, so you actually get a whole ton of stickers all the way through. So you get a whole bunch. But let's go ahead and let's take a look at these here. So each Hall of Armor unit it comes with 2 side panels. When you have the whole 7 display, you don't actually need to use all the side panels, so you'll definitely have extras. But basically you get the Hall of Armor unit, you get the piece of plexiglass, you also get the stickers, and you get the little pole that's like a little crotch stand, basically, that stands up your figure there if you want to use it. I found with the Mark 1, when the Mark 1 is in there, he's such a large figure, it's probably better to not actually use that stand for the Mark 1. The stands are good for the rest of them though, but for the Mark 1, he takes up a lot of space in there. So you see the bottom base there. Really nicely done with all the LEDs. Everything can turn on and turn off, so these panels each have a little button on them. This setup actually takes tons and tons of batteries, and they're actually connected together. There's a little contact in there that will actually make contact when you squish all of these together, that powers everything all the way through. I'll show you how I decided to power these up. I actually created my own wooden batteries to power these up because they take so many regular batteries. It's just ridiculous to have all of those batteries actually in there. So the best thing that I figured out to do is just to create my own little wooden batteries, and I'll show you guys those a little bit later on. But you have a power button down here, which illuminates the blue LEDs, which brings up the diagnostic, so that's relatively nice. You don't have to have the blue LED on. You can go ahead and actually turn off. The other button here will actually turn off the unit itself. So you got basically just kind of like an on or off kind of a thing and then remember your contacts, you have to actually apply pressure. Once you get them all in your setup, these bases are all just making contact here as they go to feed power all the way through. So if you move the display a little bit, you'll break the contact. So you definitely want to make sure that you have a nice tight connection as you basically squeeze it all together as you're creating your display when you get it in your cabinet. This is definitely a pretty large setup. You're talking at least probably a good 60 inches of circumference. It is actually it is actually kind of like a concave, I guess, design. They're not actually, a straight design, so you're talking kind of like a curve, it's kind of curved all the way around almost. But yeah, it's a really nice setup when it's all done and you've got all your marks in there. Like I said, you can turn your diagnostics on and off. Just basically press these buttons here. So you have the option to basically turn them all on. It's nice, even if you don't have the marks, you can actually just use the diagnostics which kind of, you know, makes it look nice even if you don't have all of the marks. Let me go ahead and turn the lights off here, see if I can get a little better representation here with the lights off. And I'm just holding my camera, sorry for the shakiness, guys. But yeah, that's kind of how it looks with all of the display modules in place with the lights off or dimmed in my room here. So it looks real nice, and it's hard to pick up everything on camera, but as you can see, it's a very, very nice clean display when it's all put together. And like I said, this is the complete set of 7 that comes with all of the stickers and basically everything. And so I'll show you the boxes a little bit later on, but yeah, there you go. And then I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause now, and I'm gonna I'm gonna kind of try to turn my table all the way around so you can see the connections that I made in the back for the wooden batteries that I actually made. And it's all temporary. You don't have to use them, but I prefer using these this, you know, fake battery system with AC adapters. I think that gives you a better idea of how to make this all work without actually putting all regular batteries in there. So plus you don't have to worry about any batteries leaking because there's no real batteries in the back. So I'm gonna pause this video and flip it around here, so just give me a second, guys. Be back in a minute. Hey guys, I'm back with a part 2 here. So basically I just want to show you what one of these slats kind of looks like. So we've got one of the extra slats. You're going to have a whole bunch extra. When you're done putting the set of 7 Hall armor in there, you're going to have extra slats, just what you have, because you only need 8 slats. And remember, each Hall armor unit comes with 2, so you have 14 slats, so you're going to have extra ones in there. But basically, these slats actually take AA batteries. There's 3 of them per unit. 3 AA batteries. That's a heck of a lot of batteries. You're talking 8 slats times 3 batteries. That's 24 batteries. It's a heck of a lot of battery. So the best thing to do here, if you want, is to make yourself some sort of an AC adapter circuit. So what I have done is I basically have taken a wooden dowel from Home Depot. You can buy, I think it was 3 foot of wooden dowel. You could buy it for AAA size, which this is AAA size, or you can buy it for AA size. You know, I mean, honestly, I think it was $2 for 3 foot of wooden dowel, and all you got to do is just cut it down for the size battery you wanna install. This unfortunately is AAA size. I don't have a AA size to show you. I would actually have to take apart, which, you know, one of my ones that are actually in the display right now. Which all you do to take it apart is you're just going to basically unscrew the back panel, and then you're going to pop out the fake batteries. I call them fake wooden batteries. Anyway, so if these were AA's, all you're going to do is make sure you have, these are all of your positives go here, negatives go back here, and you're just going to make sure that you have all of your wires the same. So if you decide on solid colors, this is just category 5 networking cable. It was just really easy to use. So this is solid color. This can be positive, and this the white with the stripe can be the negative. So if you were going to do this, basically all you would do is, if you're going to use category 5, just untwist it so you have some room there. And you're going to take your positive contact, that's going to go up in the top, and you're going to take your negative contact and basically put it towards the back, and that'll be positive and negative. Now, these are AAA size, so it's not going to fit, but you kind of get the idea. If you were to cut AA size, that would obviously take up that space, and you would have a nice pressure fit contact positive, and you'd have a negative back here. These will automatically compress. You don't have to put anything in the middle. This will automatically compress the way Hot Toys made the mechanism. So you can just kind of just do that, and that would give you a positive and negative. And then you need to kind of route your wires carefully. You're basically gonna route your wire. If I should have actually made some extra AA batteries to show you, but you're basically gonna route your wires out through your hole back here, and just kind of make it go kind of like this is all you're really looking to do. And then you're gonna put your back plate cover on it. Let me see if I can let me grab the back plate cover. So here's your back plate cover. So you're basically going to, once you route your wire, well, I know this is kind of a bad example, but and I don't want to open up one of my other ones because it does take a little time to kind of get it all in there. But once you get it all in there, you don't want to press real hard on your on your wire, especially on this side. You're basically you're just going to press in just enough so it you can get it kind of in there and screwed down. And the ones that I have actually done have come out real nice. What I did is I used this category 5 wire, and then I kind of put it around the hole kind of like that, so that way it'll leave the pressure and it would kind of come out one on each side like that. So that's definitely something you can do. And then just don't screw in all the way to you don't want to obviously mess up your wiring, but it does take a little bit of time. I'm gonna leave all of my wooden batteries in place in all the slats, so you don't have to go through all that. And the cool thing about this wooden batteries is there's no acid in these. This is just a piece of wood, so there's nothing to actually leak, so you don't got to worry about swapping out your batteries all the time. So it's definitely the way to do it. Once you get all your wires together, then you're going to go ahead, obviously, and you're going to twist them all together, all your positives and then all your negatives. And when you're all done, you'll hook it up to your AC adapter. So I'm going to show you the back of this whole setup and how I twisted the wires together. So let's take it around the side here. So if we go around the back, area here. Let me see if I can get some light here. It's going to be kind of tough, I guess. Well, yeah, you can hardly see there. Sorry about it. I don't really have any light here. But yeah, basically what I have done is I have twisted all of my wires together, positive and negative, and that's it. They all kind of come out of each of the slats going down. Yeah, there's really no light back here. Sorry about this. And then I have 2 AC adapters, one that powers the slats and one AC adapter that powers the bases, because I actually used 2 AC adapters. I found that was a lot better to keep the power very even and not stress out any of the units. So I'm using 2 AC adapters and basically just the category 5 wire. And so that's it. Everything is removable, and you just have to kind of, you'll just have the wires kind of just coming out from the back area when you smush your 2 halves together. It's hard to explain on video. When you actually get the hull armor, you'll actually see what I mean. Basically, it's all compression fit. When you compress each hull of armor unit, you're just squishing it together just enough to make the contact for the electricity to go to the next unit. It's kind of hard to explain on the video, but you'll see when you actually get it. But yeah, there you go, guys. That's really all I'm doing for the wiring. So I just have, like I said, I have two AC adapters, and just using all these little wooden batteries that I made. Yeah, so hopefully this helps you out in your hull armor venture to make a really nice setup. It's really awesome when it's all together, and it's just nice that you have full control over it. You have, Hot Toys made it so you have, switches for basically anything you want. You can turn on and off, you know, as you please. And then you have all these extra slats as well that you can turn around and maybe build another diorama with the extra slats if you're handy. Yeah, so there you go, guys. The next portion of this, I'm going to pause the video now. Next portion of this is actually going to be me showing you the boxes. I'm going to go ahead and show you the boxes, okay? All right, so stay tuned. Hey guys, I just wanted to add it in here that you can see the panel wire here. So I'm going to slide this out. Hot Toys made this so these basically just slide out. I mean, this is all pressure fit stuff. So let's turn this on its side. Here's one of the side panels, and you can kind of see what I mean about the wiring here. I already have my fake batteries installed inside the compartment, and that's where the wires actually come out for the positive and negative. You can see how I ran it out of that channel and kind of had enough area there. It crunches a little bit, but I've never had a problem with the connections. It's a really good solid connection. And then basically you're just going to route the wire out the back. So when you slide your panel in place, you know, you're basically just going to, it's kind of hard to show you this on video here, but you're just going to slide into place. And it's obviously not going to go all the way back. You're going to have a little gap, but no one's going to see the side of your display. Most people put it in a cabinet or whatever. If you are exposing it, maybe you could you know, squish it in a little bit better for the wire. But this is the way that I've been able to make it work. And then that goes for all of the other wires too. They all just basically just kind of creak out of each of the units there. It's kind of dark, you really can't see it, but yeah, that's basically how I've got that set up. So I just wanted to edit that in there just to show you actually how I'm getting the wires out of these side panels. And the side panels, all you have to do this stuff with. The cool thing about the rest of the Hall of Armor base, the Hall of Armor base, actually you don't have to do this. You don't have to make wooden batteries for the base. Hot Toys includes a nice spot here for your AC adapter. So the only thing you need to make the wooden batteries for is the actual side panels. You can use an AC adapter for the bases, and you don't have to make any special wooden batteries for the bases. Just plug your AC adapter in. So I have one AC adapter that powers the bases, and I have one AC adapter that powers the side panels with the fake wooden batteries. So just kind of giving you guys an idea, kind of breakdown. The instructions don't really have a whole lot of information, but just wanted to kind of give that to you. All right, guys, my next video is going to be, I'm going to get the boxes, show you kind of what comes in the box. So stay tuned. Alright guys, I'm back with the final part of this video. I've got everything all boxed up here, so let's take a look at what you would get for the set of 7. First of all, I bought my set from BBTS. They packed it in some really awesome industrial bubble wrap. They put an outside box with extra layers of protection around everything. So good for BBTS and not shipping in the actual Hot Toys shipper box. So I mean, here is the Hot Toys shipper box. As you can see, it's all nice and minty because BBTS, like I said, shipped it in the nice, you know, in the nice packaging. So let's go ahead and take a look at what you get. These would, just to let you know, this would still survive. If you would have got this right from Sideshow, they would have shipped it in the shipper box here, and this would still survive because each of the Hall of Armor are individually boxed and they're well protected inside, so they would still survive even if the outer box didn't survive. But let's take a look at what you get. Basically, when you open it up, you get the sticker sheets and the instructions. Let me try to pull all this out, see if I can show you here. So basically, you get instructions for all of the Hall Armor units. You get a lot of stickers. You basically get a whole bunch of sets of stickers. marks 1 through 7, you can see there's really a lot of them here. And they're not really stickers, they're actually just those static cling. So they just kind of static cling to the plexiglass. But there's tons more to do. I don't know what you would do with them, but it's pretty neat that they gave you so many extras with the set. But yeah, you get that. Let me put that aside there. And then here is what you would get. You'd open up, it would say Hot Toys Diorama Series set of 7, and you would open it up, and you would have all of your stuff inside, and really all it is it's just like an outer, it's kind of like an outer layer. Let me try to push this in. Yeah, see, there you go. It just looks like an outer wrapper. See, it just says Hot Toys Hull Armor set of 7, so it's a huge, like, real large wrapper, you know, that is inside the box. And this box is like probably 4 feet tall. I don't know, it's a pretty huge box. So that's what you would get, and you would have all of your Hull Armor in there, and then there's also one box that says empty, and it's just a placeholder because obviously it's a set of 7, it's not 8. So there you go. There is the Hull Armor individual boxes that you get. There's 7 of them, and so basically I have, you know, basically all of them in here. It's a really sturdy box. I actually just put a piece of paper here saying which sticker, because this is the this has the Mark V sticker applied to the plexiglass window. It's static cling, like I said. It's removable, so it doesn't matter if you didn't want them. You could just peel the static cling off of the plexiglass. But and I also have it set up so basically, you know, if I were to unbox these, this Mark 1, I would unbox it and set it up just in order. So I would unbox Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3, Mark 4, all the way to Mark 7, and I would actually put them, lock them together in this same order, because I left the fake wooden batteries installed in the side panels. So each unit has one, you know, it all basically all fits together all nicely. You get the, you know, like the Mark 1's going to actually have 2 side panels, because you have to have a lighted side panel here, a lighted side panel here. But then when you get to Mark 2, you're going to skip this side panel and you're going to join this to this, and there's a little connector that basically pops out, and it just slides in that panel, and you can better understand when you actually have them in front of you. But they all kind of go together, so I just put a piece of paper. This is not a sticker or anything. I just laid down a piece of paper in there saying this Mark 1 sticker, Mark 2, all the way to Mark 7. But yeah, there you go. The size of these boxes are relatively large as well. I mean, it's a very large individual box, and they've got really nice foam inside. Actually, it's probably the same foam they use with the House Party Protocol Iron Man 3 little cubes they were selling for 70 bucks. It's the same style foam that they use inside here to pack the real Hull Armor plastic units in there, so it's pretty neat. But yeah, there you go, guys. So now I'm just gonna go and throw all of these 7, basically put them into the actual Hull Armor box and package it all up and put it away. So just wanted to show you the Hull Armor and how I decided to wire everything up so I wouldn't have to go through a bunch of batteries. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed all these videos. So take care, guys.